All right, everyone, back for our final segment of the day here on PALS TV. It's been a lot of fun all day long, bringing you different programs from all over the state, starting in Steubenville, then heading over to Heath, back to Columbus for our last two segments, and now down south to Gallia to wrap up our day. The last few weeks, if you have not joined us, we've had a community partner who has worked very closely with that Gallia program to teach some of our individuals different self-defense techniques and just really learning about empowerment and how to handle yourself in these different situations and scenarios that he's been walking us through. If you have not seen any of those segments from Scott King, I'd highly recommend going back to our website and underneath PALS TV schedule. You can find those previous episodes, and I believe our producer actually broke them into seasons, so season 1 through 5 right now. And then there's just some other helpful information there as far as recipes we've had in our cooking classes and different art activities that AOTL has given us right now. So things that you can do at home to stay busy, have fun, and just try to stay positive. So again, though, with the final segment of the day, we're going to head over to Gallia County and first join Dave. And I know Scott King will be here shortly to finish out his wonderful segments he's been doing for us. So live from Gallia, we have Dave.
There you go. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Everybody doing good today? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. So I'm going to scroll through here, see who all we have today. Looks like we got a bigger crowd today. So as Aaron said, we're going to wrap up our self-defense series today with Scott. Sadly, this will be our last day with Scott on PALS. Well, maybe for now. I don't know. We'll see if we can talk him into coming back. But Scott's wrapping up his series today, and we're going to miss him. But I think maybe Scott, this next year after things open up in the community, I think I'm going to try to talk Scott into coming to some of the other PALS programs and see you guys and live. So would you guys give me a thumbs up if you want Scott to come to your program? I see some thumbs up. All right. So yeah, I'm going to talk to him about this next year and see if we can get him to come in, and we'll get to experience Scott live. As good as Scott is on Zoom TV, when you get him in a live crowd, he's way better, and he shows a lot more neat things. So you remember last week we're beating the pillow up, so he'll probably bring me along with him and beat me up for you. So anyways, if you guys have been watching the news, what's something you guys are seeing on the news? Type in an answer, or maybe if Jonah could unmute you. What have you guys been seeing in the news lately this past 2 weeks? Every time you turn on the TV, what do we see? Anybody?
I see the people destroying downtown.
There you go. People destroying downtown. We're seeing a bunch of. Okay, I see. Alex is raising his hand. Looks like.
And they trying to steal our money.
Steal your money? Yeah. Okay. So every time I turn the TV on, it seems like I'm seeing someone is breaking the window with a trash can or a brick. I'm seeing crowds of people on the street, all crowded together, pushing, shoving on each other, grabbing each other, pulling people out of the cars. What else are we seeing on there? Burning buildings down. Who's seeing a bunch of buildings? Every time you turn on the news, another building's burning. Someone's going to the hospital. Someone's being arrested. There's fighting. There's chaos in the streets, right? There's just crowds everywhere now. And usually with these crowds, nothing good is happening, is it? So that's a good time to think about that. What Scott always say, the best self-defense is Don't be there. Get out. There you go. There you go. So if you have to be in a large crowd right now, I pulled up a couple of safety tips we might want to think about, because, you know, we can't stay in our houses forever. So eventually we're going to have to go back out into the community, right? So if you do find yourself in a large crowd or something like that, things to look for, the safety in a large crowd is, remember, what are you looking for? What Scott always talk about, your situational awareness, right? And that's where you're seeing everything around you. You're doing that 10-second rule. You're kind of looking at everybody. Is somebody looking at me too long? Are they looking at me mean? Are they standing too close? So you want to use your situational awareness when you're out in the crowd. So if you do come up on a large crowd, especially in like a smaller space where you can't get out, you know, if that goes into a riot situation, that's going to be pretty bad, isn't it? So some things we need to think about as far as, you know, staying away from those situations is, number one, retain your situational awareness and know what's going on all around you. Remember, he always said, head on the swivel, you're looking around. What's the second important thing if you're in a crowd? Remember, it's the same thing if you walk into a building for the first time. CJ? Somebody raise their hand. Okay.
Just be in there just get out of there.
Get out of there. Exits. How many exits are there? And we're going to do a test here in our facility. So hold on. So how many exits are there? And you have 10 seconds to count how many you got to get out of there. Know where the next exit is. Say you got windows instead of doors. Could that be an exit to get out? Yeah, go to that window and see if you can open it up easily. Then you know, hey, if I get stuck against the wall, if I got to get out of here at this window, I can get out. And if you know the window doesn't open, you know that's not an exit, and you know not to even go around that area if you start getting squeezed in. If you get into a situation where there is like a little bit of a crowd getting riled up and pushing and shoving, the best thing to do is don't panic, don't start flailing your arms, don't start screaming and pushing. Stay calm. Don't get into stampede mode. Just stay calm. Don't fight the crowd. You just want to start working yourself out of there very calmly. You know, if you stay in there, a lot of things, some of the things in the middle of a crowd could happen to you. Things like what you could get hit in the head with an elbow. You could get tripped and people could trample on you, right? What else could happen? And of course, you know, once you fall down, people could reach down and grab your hat, your wallet, your money. Who knows what can happen to you? You're kind of at the mercy of the crowd at that point. So if you do fall down and you can't get up immediately, what's something you guys should do? If you remember, Scott talked about the helmet last week. Remember this? Raise your hand if you remember that. Remember that? Everybody do your helmet with me. There you go. What you're going to want to do, if you fall down and you are in a crowd situation, you want to do that. Remember the turtle, the helmet. You want to ball up, try to get out of there, roll out of there. Don't just lay flat. If you're with a buddy or a friend or your family, it's good to have a plan before you even go somewhere. I know with my kids and my wife and my family, we know before we go to a situation, we've already got some kind of a plan figured out. If for some reason something happens, like a riot starts or you run into a confrontation with someone, we've already got a little bit of a plan worked out. So when things happen and it goes south, we're not panicking. So what you could do is make sure you've got a plan with your friends before you go to a place, even a restaurant. And if you get separated, make sure you have a meeting location. So before you even go somewhere, you know, say, hey, I'm going to go down to the mall. And if for some reason we get separated, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight to the entrance of JCPenney's. And so, you know, you've got a plan already. Has anybody here ever been with a group of people and got lost? You know how that feels? You feel helpless. You feel like, you know, oh my gosh, I'm lost. Nobody knows me. I don't know anybody. I'm never going to get home. But if you got a pre-worked out plan, if you get lost, you know where to go, and your buddies and your friends know to go right there to find you. So remember, when you're going out in public and you got a group of people with you, always have a plan for knowing where the exit is. What else? Stay away from large crowds. Escape routes. How many exits there are? I think I went over that one. And if you get lost, have a plan of where to meet each other. So I'm going to do a little test on you guys. So I'm going to turn the camera around here. And it's kind of spotty service, so I'm hoping I don't lose you, but let me turn this camera around here. Okay, so I'm in the PALS facility in Gallia County. And so can everybody see our facility? It's neat, isn't it? Got a butterfly on the wall. See that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk in the front door, and then I'm going to let you guys observe what you see. And when I come and sit back down, I'm going to give you a test, okay? Are you guys ready for a test? Okay, it's a day for tests because Scott's going to test you when he gets on here. Okay, so we're going to open the door. Okay, so I'm walking around. Okay, wow. I'm going to pretend this is the first time I've ever been here, okay? So, wow, what a nice place. Wow, look at this. Big flower on the wall. Nice tables. I bet that refrigerator's got some good pop in there. Lockers. Let's see, got a pool table. Okay, so we're about 10 seconds, aren't we? Okay. Wonder what's over this way. What's over this way? And there's a parking lot out there. Let's take a look out in the parking lot for a second. There's a park. Okay, so that was your tour of PALS Gallia County. Now, we'll ask some questions here. So who all was practicing your situational awareness? Observing. Okay, I think Scott popped on. Scott, just a sec. I'm doing a test here. I'm still in your time, sorry.
No, I'm anxious. I want to see.
Okay. So we just did a little walkthrough for about 20 seconds. So we're going to test our situational awareness today. All right, hold on here a second. So, okay, so as we walked in the building, how many exit doors, somebody's texting me here, how many exit doors are in this building? Hold up your fingers. Or either wave your hand and maybe Jonah can unmute you. How many exit doors are in this building? Okay. Is there one? Give me thumbs up for one. Is there two? Thumbs up for two. 3? 4? How many ways did you see to get out of this building? The answer is 2. There's 2 exits here. You had the front door we walked through, and at the very back is an exit door to get out of. So, you know, when you walk in this building, if I want to get out of here pretty quickly, I'm going to hang around this front door. I'm going to hang around the back door. Okay, so is there anything you guys saw that we could use if there was a fire in the building that you could run to immediately and grab? Did anybody see a fire extinguisher on the tour?
Yes.
Okay. How many fire extinguishers did you guys see in this building?
2.
2, 3, 2. Yeah, there's 2. I have 4 in the whole building. You didn't see the other 2, but I have 2 fire extinguishers, and we know where they are at all times. So if something happens, we know where to run to the closest fire extinguisher. So good job, guys. You guys did really good there. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pass it off to Scott because I feel like I'm taking too much time here, and he's got a lot to share with you guys. And I think he may have.
Oh, no.
Okay, Scott, are you here?
I
There it is.
think so.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Pass it off to you. There you go.
Okay. This looks different than what I've usually been. I'm not sure how to see everybody at one time. So I can't see everyone.
Are you on an iPad?
Yeah.
Okay. There should be like a gallery view.
Well, that's what I was looking for.
Okay.
Let me try this. My technical support is not here today. Well, at least the ones that get me set up on this. Do you want me to try and come back in, or hi, Joni? Okay. Well, we've got. All right.
Have you turned your iPad on the side?
No, it's standing straight up and down. Does that?
Yeah, see what that does if you turn it. You got bigger.
Okay. Let me go. Let me. I'm going to try. How about if I do this? I don't even see how I can leave.
Did you push your screen? Touch your screen.
I
See.
Oh, wow.
And then see if it gives you like a gallery view.
There's
option.
everybody. Oh, I see Alex. Look there. I see Caitlin. Hey, everybody's here. Kristen's there. Okay, cool. Okay. Now let me see if I can get this thing set up right. It's sliding. Okay. How we doing, guys? I'm a little sad today because this is going to be like our last session together. Okay. And man, I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it all day. And I don't want you to be sad, but I got a little sad about this. So I don't know. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Are you ready? Last week, I asked each one of you to do a little homework assignment for me. And I know David's been quizzing you, right? Did you guys do your homework? Alex has got the thumbs down. Oh, what? Caitlin's got thumbs up. Kristen, I'm not sure. Okay, hey, the homework was, I wanted you guys to come up, and you can do it right now. It's no big deal. I wanted you to come up with any kind of scenario, anything that might happen that you can think of, or maybe it has happened to you. And then we take everything we've learned over the last 5 weeks and see how we can apply that to the situation, okay? So does anybody want to go first? Caitlin's ready. Somehow I knew you would be the first one. Thank you. Okay. Caitlin, you have the microphone.
Last Tuesday, this Tuesday, I got a haircut, and I look at my exits and stuff, and there's only 3 people in the building, and I wear my mask so to be safe. And I look around and look around. Nobody was there. It was just me, my mom, and the haircut person.
Perfect. And you felt safe.
Yes.
And your hair looks very nice too.
Thank you.
Excellent work. Okay. Yeah, that's what you did. You did the 10-second game. You came in, scoped out those exits, checked anybody else out in the room that might have made you feel uncomfortable, and you identified things you could use as a tool to help protect yourself if you had to, but you didn't need any of it. So you enjoyed a nice haircut and you looked great, and you went on. Thank you for using the 10-second game, and thanks a bunch for sharing your lesson with us. Okay, I need somebody else. Who's next? Aaron. I'm ready. Whoever wants to go next. Kristen's got her hand up. I've got.
Can you unmute Aaron or Carson? Because they are going to interpret for Jose.
Okay. This is exciting. Jose, are you ready? Do it.
Okay, sorry. So when I am at my house, every once in a while I need to leave when I go to the store.
Yeah.
And so I always come up with ideas, so I'll show you.
Oh,
This idea here, it's my plane.
I love it.
When I'm home, I make all these different crafts, and it's nice and quiet, so I'm able to look around and see what's going on.
Your mask.
Yeah, I use my mask. I'm very careful. I make sure to stay 6 feet away from everyone when I go out. You know, if I go out to eat or if I just need to leave my house for any reason. And then when I come back home, I make sure to shower and sanitize everything, change my clothes.
Jose?
And then when I get back, I'm able to make new things.
I love that. That's amazing. And Jose, that is excellent. You are right on point. Thumbs up to you. Excellent.
Yeah, and
Because
this
you know,
thing I've made,
oh, I love that tank. It looks like an Abrams.
yeah, I just have all these different things that I make, these ideas that come to me. I think it's fun. I really enjoy it.
I can tell, and they're pretty amazing. You know something else, though, that really impressed me with what you just said is when you come in and you put your mask on and you clean everything, you know what that tells me? That you care about other people, and that's important. Awesome. I think you did an awesome job, and I'd love to see more of what you're creating. It's amazing. Okay, I want to move along. Who's next? Hi, Joni. Kristen, I seen your hand up earlier. Alex, you be thinking because you're next. All right, Kristen, go. Let's hear a situation that you can use some of the things we've learned.
Okay, when I go to the store first, and my mom told me, keep your purse off, like with you. Just don't like hang it out somewhere someone will steal it. So you always keep your stuff close to you. So someone will grab you. So that's my mom told me to. So
And
I
did you do?
So because there's.
And you did it, didn't you?
I don't like people creep me, behind me, or I get like a little scared. I get startled.
Sure.
So that's how my family is. So we're kind of get used to our surroundings because we don't know who's going to be up or back or.
You never know.
Yeah. So I listen.
Okay. Good. I got a question for you, and it has to do with just exactly that. When you say you listen to what your mom says, how that's a very good thing. But why do you do it?
Because so no one doesn't come come like behind you and try to grab you or steal your purse on you?
Absolutely. And you know something else? You know why I think you do? I think it's because you know that your mom loves you very much.
Yeah.
And she is always looking out for what's best for you, what's safest, what's going to be the most fun, you know, what's going to help you grow as a person. And that's why you listen to her, because you trust her. Trust is a really important thing. And remember when we talked about on some of the contact stuff and the good touching and the bad touching and reporting and all that. And we really talked about going to that person that we trust. And in Kristen's case, it's her mom. And we all have somebody like that in our life that we can go to. So if something is not right, if something is going on, we have that person. So I'm thankful for you sharing your story. And tell your mom I said, thanks for being a great mom. Alex.
Yep. This
I-
is my new mug.
Nice. Alex, I see you behind the mask.
Yep.
We are waiting to hear your situation report.
So or the brick stay back.
Perfect.
And
Yes.
and can I tell Raquel something?
Excellent. Yeah, keep them back. If we're not uncomfortable, if we're uncomfortable with someone, whoa, back off. Close enough.
Yeah.
If they keep coming,
Yep.
we talked about some things last week. What can we do? If they keep coming, they're trying to hurt us. What could we do?
And tell some people, tell the staff or Jose or Raquel.
Yeah, we have power words.
Yep.
We can put our helmet on, right? What kind
Yep.
of other things did we lose? Bam.
Bam.
We can do the
punching
hammer
people.
fist.
Hammer
Yeah,
fist.
thank you. Caitlin's doing it. Yeah. Okay. Hey, does anybody else want to share a story before we move on? I'm really impressed with you guys. Alex, you got another one? All right, buddy. Let's hear it.
Hey, Raquel.
Yeah, you're up.
Is Raquel there?
Raquel?
Is Raquel there?
You mean somebody else on the Zoom? I see you,
Yeah.
Jose. You're having fun. I don't know. I think I can only see so many, maybe only a couple of us. Okay. Here's what's going on. We've spent the last, is like 6 weeks talking about other people, some of the problems they might try and cause for us by calling us names and trying to make us feel bad, and we've covered all the different steps of when they try and hurt us with their words they say, or the things they do to us. Maybe they pinch us or grab us by the ears, or maybe they would push us and smack us, and it just keeps getting worse to when they're finally trying to hit us. So we've covered a lot of different things, and really that's I don't even like to say this, but there's people like that in the world that are bad, and we've spent 6 weeks talking about those people, those kind of people, and the things they do and why they do it. So, but I'll tell you what, and you guys all get the lesson because you've already proved that to me. You know it, and I'm so proud of you. So today I want to spend, on our last time together, I want to talk about you. I want to talk about you and how great you are, because nobody else is like you. You are special and you are unique. You are rare. Just like the models that Jose makes, nobody else in the world makes those. Only Jose. You can't go anywhere else in the world and find one made by Jose. You are that special, right? And you're good. So we've learned about different things we can do to protect and defend ourselves and all this stuff. But now we're going to talk a little bit about us, about you. This is a crazy world. And I know that you guys, you may not watch the news very much. Sometimes I don't like to, but I like to keep up on things. And it's a pretty crazy world out there. And you know something, when I watch that stuff and I realize just how crazy and sometimes dangerous it can be, I think about you guys, because you're the opposite. You guys are awesome. And you're smart. And you're strong. And I want to promise you this. You may not realize it. And I've said this before. We talked about this early on, but every day, somebody is getting up and they're starting their day. And you know what? They're looking forward to seeing you. They're excited about it. They're excited about it because you're a good friend to them, or you're a good daughter, or you're a good son or a good brother, or you're a great worker. And they're really excited about seeing you and all the positive stuff that you bring to wherever you're at. And although we've spent the last couple of weeks talking about kind of tough things, bad things sometimes, remember the good touch, bad touch stuff we talked about? Ugh, those are hard subjects. But you guys, you're special. And you stand apart, and you stand so much stronger than a lot of people in this world, because your hearts are in the right place. And that's what rules us. You know, we could have the most brilliant mind and amazing thoughts and be able to figure out all kinds of things, but if our heart's in the wrong place, you know what? It's not a very good situation. But your heart's in the right place. That's why every time these last couple of weeks when we've signed off, I mean, last week we almost didn't even want to leave each other because I didn't want to go. There's a responsibility that comes with being the good people you are. With you, it's really natural. We want to treat people the way that we like to be treated, right? Would you guys agree with me there? Yeah. Nobody wants talked down to, or remember when I used to joke and say, hey, Baldy, hey, you old baldy old man. You know what? That hurts my feelings when people talk like that. So I make sure that I don't do it either. And when you're doing that, you know what you're doing? Not only are you setting an example for everybody else around you to see that you are a great person, but you're earning respect. These people out there in the world that aren't so nice, maybe they use their words to try and hurt you. Maybe they push you around. Maybe they take things that don't belong to them. Maybe it's your stuff they take. But when you stand up for yourself, like the way we've practiced together, you're going to earn their respect. And everyone around you is going to say, man, that Alex, he's a good dude, man. But he doesn't, you know, he doesn't take any crap. He stands up for himself. And that Joni, she is so friendly. And I see her waving all the time. And I could go through with each one of you. So we want to make sure that we stay the good people that we are. Because I'm going to tell you something. This world, like I say, it's crazy, and it needs more of you. You're like sunshine into somebody's life. You are mine. What do you guys think about that? Oh, Kristen's got her hand up. I see you, Kristen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't like people spreading rumors about somebody. I don't say anything someone's behind their backs, because that's kind of not nice to do.
It's because you're a good person. See, I would already know that. I would already know that about you, because your heart's right. You got a great heart.
Mm-hmm.
Kaylin, I seen your hand up.
You know about George Floyd? George Floyd?
George Floyd. Yeah, I heard about that. I've seen it.
Yeah, that's not happy. I'm done with this drama around here. I'm done.
Yeah, I think we all are.
And
That's why I said.
And I'm praying for them to stop it. You okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm great. You just made me cry a little. That's all. Because it goes back to what I said. The world needs the world. Man, they need more people like you that has a great heart. We know what's right and wrong, don't we? You know, some people don't. You guys do. That's why I'm so honored to say that you're my friends. You are the kind of people I want to hang out with.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'd
you
like
got
to
good
meet
hearts.
you. I would like to meet you when you come in Jackson County.
Well, we will. I'm anxious to come. I'd be delighted to come up. You know, when the virus started, and this was David's contacted me and said, "Hey, would you want to do Zoom?" And I said, "Well, I really don't know how this Zoom works, but I've been down to Gallia, and I've been to actually quite a few places now, and I come in and I present, and we all get to meet each other. I will warn you, I'm a hugger. I like giving hugs, and I like getting hugs from my friends. So when and if I come, get ready, because I'm going to give you hugs. I'm going to pat you on the back and say, man, it was so good to meet you and hang out with you today. Caitlin, go.
I'm sorry I made you cry.
No, it's okay, because it was a good cry. It wasn't a sad cry. It was the kind of cry that you do when you're happy and when you're proud.
And I'm mad this policeman did this to do to him.
I am too. I am too. You know, I don't know if you can see, I had to switch today because the sunlight was coming in and it would have been too bright. You wouldn't have been able to see my face, so I turned around. But anyway, the reason I'm saying that is, I don't know if you can see my office at home, but it's full of all kinds of police stuff. I was a police officer for several years, and yeah, I never did anything like that. So I don't understand. But once again, it goes back to everything that we've been talking about. Sometimes there's just bad people out there, you know, and they do things that aren't right, that aren't nice. And not only do some people want to hurt your feelings, they want to hurt you, or hurt others. And that's why we've spent all this time together, this fantastic time together, learning all the different things we can do. And I'm if I said I was proud of you, that's not a high enough word. I'm honored that every one of you have remembered everything that we've talked about. And to me, it's just amazing. So I'm so impressed with you, you know? Thank you. Do you want to see my office? You want to see the office real quick? You want me hold it up like David did and go around the room? Let me see if I can do this. All right. You might see my dogs. I think they're around here somewhere. Okay, guys, are you ready? I'll start from the beginning. I'll walk you in the door. Are you ready? You can unmute somebody, because if they can't see it, then at least I'll know. All right, here we go. There's my desk. It's kind of messy right now. All right, I'm gonna come in here. These are all my books. Where's Jose? I know you like those tanks and military. I've collected military things for years. Can you guys see these flags up here on the wall? If you look close, I don't know if you look close, you'll see when I was overseas in Afghanistan and Iraq, I would carry those in my pocket. And every time something would happen, if I was with somebody on something special, I would have them sign that. And then I brought them home and put them in a frame. So these are all my different military helmets I've collected. And there's my flag from Baghdad. I don't know if you can see all the signatures on that. These are all the books I've read. There's my room. There's my shoes. You weren't supposed to see the messy stuff, but I'll show you anyway. So there's some of my badges. There's from DEA Academy. There was one time I was in the newspaper. There's my messy desk. Okay. See all the police patches I've collected? I've got a bunch more of those. I don't have room to put them out. So, okay. Can you guys see that? That's a picture of my grandfather. He was a lawyer. And he helped a lot of people. That was one of his first cases right there. The woman he defended was found not guilty. And that was back in 1949. There's my degrees from Ohio University. Oh, can you guys see this? You know what this thing is? That's called body armor, and I wore those overseas. Oh, here's some more stuff. There's my law books. There's some Russian hats that I collected from Afghanistan. There's a poster from a seminar that I did over at Ohio University in Athens. Are you guys getting any of this? Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, there's from some of my days in the Marine Corps. Some of my stuff there. More badges. There's, that's when I was the task force director at organized crime. There's the ATF Academy. Certificate of appreciation. More Marine Corps stuff. There's my black belts in Krav Maga. There's some, let's see, there's some SWAT team training, some more ATF stuff. There's a long time ago, if you can see that picture, when I used to work undercover as a biker. Here's just a collection of some of my military stuff over the years, different knives and badges and flags and whatnot. So anyway, I want to get back to you guys. What do you guys think of my office? Did you like it? It's okay? All right. All right. Caitlin's got her hand up. Hi, Carla. Glad to see you join us.
My grandpa was in World War II.
Oh, that's awesome. There's not many World War II veterans with us anymore, so be sure and thank him for his service if he's still around. Oh, I see Jose holding something up. I see it. I can see it. I see what you're pointing to. Okay. Kristen, I see your hand up again. Go for it.
My grandfather's been in the army of the Korean War, the Korea War, both of them.
Have you?
And my uncle used to be a Navy.
Wow.
And my cousin, my cousin Jacob is a cop now. And my parents used to, my parents used to be in karate.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a great picture.
That's my mom here.
Awesome.
That's my aunt here.
I can see.
That's my mom. That's my uncle. And that's my dad.
That's amazing. You have a lot of veteran military history in your family and also martial arts. I think that's great. Okay. Caitlin, I see your hand up.
He's not alive anymore, but retired. World War II.
That's just an honor, because that was a special generation that really helped out this country a lot back then, the world. Okay, guys, look, we're winding down on time here. So are there any last minute thoughts that you have? And it doesn't necessarily have to be, let me ask some questions. Did you like the program? Did you like what we did over the last couple of weeks? Oh yeah, okay, I'm seeing, yeah, all positive, all smiles. That's fantastic. I like that too. I had a great time too. I don't know, David, if this is, acceptable. I guess what I'm saying is, I don't want to seem like a used car salesman, a sales pitch, but I'd love to come to where you're at. So if you,
actually, before you got on, we were talking about that, and everybody wants you to come to their program. And so we're thinking, when these guide or the COVID restrictions ease and everything's safe, I told them that you and me are going to probably hop in the car and have a road trip. And so instead of beating up a pillow, they get to see you beat me up.
Okay, that sounds like fun. We always have a great time together, and I'm going to tell you, we're going to bring a truckload of hugs with us. So get ready. Okay. Okay. Caitlin, you're up.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you guys too. This is, it was really hot today at work, and I wanted to hurry up and get done really quick so I could come home and take a quick shower so I could hang out with you guys. And I was kind of tired today. I was really tired, but I kept thinking, hurry up, keep going, get it done, get this done so you can hurry up and get home, because I knew I was going to be hanging out with you guys. So I look forward to it. We've covered a lot of information, and I think all day long I've been thinking about, okay, well, what do you want? What do I want to say? Well, what's the most important thing? And I can't say it would be like, okay, do this or that stuff's all important. But I think what's the most important? And I just felt like it speaking to my heart was to be good, just keep doing what you're doing, because you're awesome. Be good people. You don't have to be afraid, because we know tools that help us become aware of what's around us. We have fantastic brains that are better than any computer that tells us, okay, it's not safe here, I should leave. Or if someone does something to us, we know, because there's like a lion inside of us that says, you're not going to treat me that way. You're not going to touch me in those spots. You're not going to take my stuff. We stand up for ourselves. We get stronger. And then you know what? Pretty soon, everyone around you starts looking to you as a leader, as someone they can depend on and trust and rely on. And that builds relationships. There's strength in those relationships, and they look to you for that strength. I look to you for that strength. Because some days over the past 5 or 6 weeks, some of my days haven't been always great. Maybe I've been a little tired, a little cranky, but there was something about you that when we logged on, even though we're not together and all we can do is see each over Zoom, man, you had an impact on me, and you lifted my spirits. I was happy when we were finished, not happy we were done. I was just saying happy that I had a chance to share a little bit of my day with you guys, and you shared your day with me. So out of everything that we've talked about, and there's been a lot, I guess on this last day together, I just want to say, man, just keep being the great people that you are, because you're special. There's nobody like you. There isn't nobody else on the planet, on this world like you. And I'm thankful that we've became friends. And I can't wait to meet you guys. So on that note right there, before I start crying again, happy tears, Caitlin, happy tears. I'm going to stop. Okay. Plus, I think we're just about out of time anyway. And you guys might be getting hungry. I don't know. Maybe you're hungry.
Well, you are great, Scott. Thank you, sir. These are some of the most inspirational segments we have every week on PALS. Man. It's very powerful. And we can't thank you enough for the 6 weeks now you spent with us. I mean,
6 weeks. Yeah.
And every single time it just got better and better. You know, we're blessed to have you.
Blessed. I'm blessed.
You are one of the good guys, sir. Know that. And we're very thankful for you and obviously your service and what you've done back here and on our homeland. And as an American citizen, I'm just very proud to know that there's people like you out there defending our rights and our freedom. So
thank you. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank
Thank
you so
you
much.
guys. I'm going to miss you. All right.
We're going to miss you, buddy. And definitely we'll be watching and going back and looking at these segments from Scott, I'm sure for years to come, for a long time.
I hope so. I
Thank
want a fist bump. Fist bump before we go. Let's go. Get him up there. Let's go. Get him up there. Jose's got his up. Fist bump. Joni, I know you're there. Okay. Boom.
It's a great ending.
Keep being the awesome people that you are. I'll see you soon. All right. God bless. Bye.
Thank you. I was Mr. Scott King, live from Gallia County. We are truly blessed to have him on here and everything he's contributed to PALS TV. So that wraps up our day. And that is almost the end of season 6 here on PALS TV. So come back and join us for one more day full of amazing segments and great episodes. I know we have some educational programs going on tomorrow, some fitness fun with Shelly, playing some games in the afternoon with AOTL and with Heath. So come back and join us tomorrow for the last day of the week here on PALS TV. Have a great night, everyone.